I'm just going to go through my routine. Foos. Has and Chiko checking in, IGP3, obedience. Foos. So typically here, you know, I'm going to wait now for whoever's come on the field with me to go in the long down. A couple of things that we're seeing right now is he's a little bit vocal, but that's fine because I've been making him really crazy. Shut up. I've been making him really crazy in the training, and you know, I expect that he's going to be a little more vocal right now. As we get along further, he probably won't be near as vocal.
Alright guys, so this is a bit of a fact-finding mission. I am not going to be using any positive or negative reinforcement, especially for most of this routine. I'm just going to look and see what the dog is doing without any feedback from me, just so I can see what I need to work on over the next few weeks prior to our trial. So there's not going to be a lot of help from me for this. This is all just fact-finding. We're going to see what he's doing and well, and what he's not doing so well. So here again, you can see a little hover sit there. That's something that we need to fix. And then we'll see all the rest of the mistakes through this routine.
Here. Goose. Goose. Goose.
So we can see some vocal behavior here.
Out.
Foos. Presentation crooked. He touched me with the dumbbell. I knew he would touch me with the dumbbell. Foos. I think I've been having some hover sits as well. Here's where the e-collar is going to come back now. Foos. At this point now, I'm going to catch him for touching the jump, which I know he will. Sit. It's a magnet dumbbell, so I put it back on a piece of metal, so he's going to have to really pick it up. Sit. That's a problem. Now there's going to be an e-collar correction if he moves. Up. Bring. Sit. Out. Slightly crooked again. Foos. Might be because he sees the bulge of the ball here. So I'm not going to reinforce him today for this one. We're going to go do the A-frame. Foos. Definitely don't want to drop the dumbbell in trial, especially if he goes to grab it. There you can see, boy, Foos. Sit, sit. Now we put some big pressure. Sit. Up. Bring. No. Flats. No. No. Man. You see, now we fell off the rails a little bit here. It was actually quite bindable. Plots, 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 plots. It was quite bindable. Foos, dog just went out of control. His brain is no longer functioning. And all that other shit that we were just doing, sit. Foos. Up. Bring. There we go. Sit. Fix it. Squat. I'm just going to do another retrieve over the wall. So he just basically started spooling up through the whole routine. No ball, made him crazy. It didn't make him flat, it started to make him crazy. You could see that he became a little more, a little more, a little more. And that's actually a good thing. Out. It's good. It's a good thing in that before it would have made him flats. It would have made him flat, but what we see now is that the drive is going super high because he's just anticipating the reward. He's becoming more active as the routine goes on. So, I mean, it's no great surprise to me. I knew what I would need to do. I would need to put more negative reinforcement. I'm really going to have to layer it on thick before the upcoming trial, especially if I want to show this dog ever on a world level. It's a lot. He's a lot. So we're going to bring it down here and just keep his brain engaged, keep him working properly. And in fact, right here, I'm deliberately making him high here because his problem is when he's high, he starts to make mistakes. So I'm going to make him high. Sit, sit. And then I'm going to make control. Foos. See that? It's good he wants to go, but he must wait. Sit. Up. Bring. Sit. Sit. Out. I need him in lower drive on the retrieves. He's too high on the jump and on the A-frame. Foos. Good. Foos. Nice boy. Sit. Foos. Good job. Sit, 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 sit. So here you see the downside of making active obedience, especially with a dog like him. Very, very active, and he's defaulting to it because every dog loves to be active. We can't be afraid of active obedience, but we must make sure that we balance it appropriately. You can see now he starts to anticipate being active in places where I have not asked him to be active. So now we will balance the training. A lot of active obedience in the last few weeks. Now it's time to bring him back down to planet Earth a little bit in the next few weeks before the trial. Foos.